Nation, we are back in deep, dark pits of Tom Vember. Back with some more energy, some renewed energy post-Philly, post-possibly lost episode. I don't know. This is episode 111, by the way, of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
This should be episode 110.
No, well, listen, it happened.
It
has not hit the airwaves as of recording.
Then this is episode 110.
No, this is 111.
Where we're talking about the N64,
no,
right?
God, nope.
No?
That was the original plan, but then we did a whole fucking thing. Listen, I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
And this is Tom Vember, baby.
Oh, man. Yo, Philly was a fucking trip.
Yes.
It really was.
I mean, it literally was a trip, yes.
No, you fucking know what I mean.
Da, 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 da. The buttons work now? Nope.
No, definitely not. We killed that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that episode was a fucking mess.
That was a mess. You're kind of pushing me to put it out as it is, and I don't know, it's just not a lot not blah, 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 not a lot of energy. I was hungover. I was probably still drunk while we were recording that. No, I sobered up during the comic book shop. Right. So I was definitely sobering up. Anyhow.
Which comic shop?
The
coffee one?
Yeah, that one.
The
so the
sells
second
coffee?
comic shop. Yeah.
Not the dingy one that,
Listen, I don't want to... Listen, I bought stuff there.
No, so did I. Do you remember any of the comic shop's names?
Not at all.
I think the one that we went to on Sunday was the best one.
Yes, that was pretty cool. We posted this stuff on our Instagram, I believe.
I don't remember.
At some point.
We did a lot within like 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely. Could have done more. But what are you going to do? But we're back.
You know what? With what we did, I was perfectly happy with, and that's all that mattered because it was my birthday weekend.
Exactly. So we're back in the studio, recording proper, episode 111 on the record books of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. We are talking about...
This should be 110.2.
No.
Okay.
0.2? Why? Anyway. You just
well,
made me mad.
Well, isn't putting 0.2 in front of things the cool thing to do now?
The 2.0, you mean?
Yeah, that too.
Oh my god. We're talking about the 20th anniversary, the 2.0, the 20th anniversary of the Nintendo GameCube.
There's no 0.0 between the 2 and the 0.
Yeah,
you already fucked up your joke, though.
I mean, if you wanted to round up, or round down, or round to the 10th, you could do that.
No.
No? Alright, cool. Tom says no.
You just threw a lot of numbers at me, and I didn't really pay attention.
So the Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo system that did a thing, and we're going to talk about that later. I got a book, so don't worry. And I do. It's right under the table. You see that? I'll give that to you. You can breeze through it.
Have fun doing this shit by yourself.
Well, so something I can do by myself is drink all these fucking delicious drinks I made.
I'm glad you said drink, because it didn't sound like you put a D there.
Drink?
Be like, I thought you were going to be like, I could jerk off by myself.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I could do that too.
Yeah,
but,
well, everyone can.
Anywho, Tom, you gonna ask me the question?
Who's in your mouth?
Okay, yeah, so who is in our mouths?
It's Tom Vember. I shouldn't have to carry this like I always do.
Well, I can't ask you because you don't know what the fuck we're drinking.
No, I don't.
Okay, so...
Whoa, we got some purple stuff.
Got the purple stuff? Yeah, so I made... So first off, Nation, we're gonna do the social stuff right now. I created a new Instagram account, SureMixALot64.
Finally got it.
Yeah, I was kind of pressured, inspired. Somebody told me to do it, and I was just like, no, fuck it, I'll do it. And
you should have done this years ago.
All right, calm down.
Fool.
Calm down.
No, I've been telling you.
Calm down.
No.
Calm down. It was the perfect combination of the pressure and the drinking. And I was like, you know what? And also, because I didn't know what name to go for, what tag, what handle I should go for. And then I was just like, just slap a 64 on that. SureMixALot64. Nobody had it. I was like, fuck yeah. Because SureMixALot is taken. SureMixALot with underscores or periods or punctuation, all taken up. So I was like, you know what? 64. Was there. Got it. Did it. I was also locked out of it for a day because of Instagram nonsense. But whatever. I'm back, baby. Drink form. What we got on deck. We have drinks inspired by the Nintendo GameCube.
This is the dissolving of the RudeBoyz right now.
Okay, cool. Glad you just,
steamroll over you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good, does it?
Well, I'm trying to stay on track. You're trying to fucking hang back there.
Always.
Yep. Alright, so I have very colorful drinks. 3 of them based off of what I thought were the launch colors of the Nintendo GameCube. Indigo, Spice, and Jet Black. And 1 inspired by the Wavebird. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So, Tommy, how do you want to take these shots? Because they're in shot form. They don't have to be. They don't have to be shot. We could, drink them, sip them. Because of the amount of drinks there are, I did not want to kill us and make full-size drinks.
How about you decide, because that's what you do. You decide what we do.
Wow,
So.
someone's real sour. And you need a gin sour. So this is the inspiration for the Indigo GameCube. A nice purple gin sour. Empress gin, simple syrup, lemon juice. And again, it is in shot form, but we don't have to take it a shot. We can take a sippy, whatever you want to do. What's your problem? It's Tomvember. You gonna be a little bitch or no?
I'm allowed to be.
Oh, it's my month. And I got you on it's time of the month.
Oh, you fucking nerd.
You gonna clink this up or no?
I don't know if I don't clink to assholes.
Clink to. I like it. What do you think? You have a better palate than I do.
Yeah, I do.
What do you got? Give this guy a compliment.
Damn right.
Yep.
Definitely taste the, obviously the lemon.
Right.
The gin. No, the gin I taste.
Recite the same three ingredients. I just said that was in there. Well, did you have Empress gin before? I forget.
Dude, I don't think I've ever had fucking gin.
No, I've given you that Gordon's breakfast is a gin drink.
Was that Empress?
No, but
then then I haven't.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm just asking a question. No, wait. You did have this because this was part of the G virus shot from 2 episodes ago. It was part of the injection.
Jesus Christ,
yeah.
That was. Woo, boy, that episode.
Good. This was pretty good though. Gin sour.
That should have been a lost episode.
That was a good episode. That was a lot of energy on that episode. It's
Yes.
a lost episode if I lost all my goddamn motivation to fucking touch this episode. But not this episode. So far, I'm digging it. We came in strong with these drinks. You're fucking in your phone, buried, whatever. So, anybody, the Nintendo GameCube is a little system.
That came out 20 years ago.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Tom.
Yep.
How we go to Blitzkrieg?
Yeah, we'll go to Blitzkrieg, as we always do, starting off in games. WB finally announced Multiverse for 2022. This looks fucking bananas. Like, have you seen any, screenshots of this? Like, it really, I believe it's like Smash Brothers-esque.
Yeah, it's a party platform fighter game.
You got fucking, Shaggy in there. I really hope we see some Sub-Zero and, because, they're part of the WB.
I mean, I guess technically, NetherRealm, owns those likenesses, but it's possible because the game is free to play, so it's going to come out on the Sony platforms and the Microsoft platforms, not Switch, because it ain't fucking taking a candle to Smash Brothers.
No.
So
is did the Nickelodeon one hit Switch or no?
The Nickelodeon one did hit Switch. Yeah,
I've heard very mixed things about.
Yeah, so have
I.
I think a big sticking point or a big comparison between the two is that they are going hard with the voice actors in this game.
Right.
The
Matthew Lillard is going to be Shaggy.
Kevin Conroy is going to be Batman.
Yes.
Maisie Williams is going to be Arya.
Yep.
So they're going hard with that, something that Nickelodeon could not do due to licensing voices or whatever it is. But yeah, so free to play, and then you buy emotes or fucking costumes or whatever the fuck they're gonna try to nickel and dime you. But that's pretty cool. And yeah, coming out 2022. We'll see more about it. Apparently, rumor also Gandalf might be part of the roster, and also who else was leaked?
What about Harry? What are some Harry Potter people?
Harry Potter could be there. Yeah, I think Warner Brothers has the video game license for those characters. Sure. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Cool.
Got me here.
Yeah,
right
it is. Yeah, it's the lemon.
Yeah.
What else we got? Tom?
Starting off in it's not starting off. Wow.
Uh-oh.
It's a great fucking start. Comics.
The drink, baby. We actually have comic news.
Dark Horse is doing Star Wars.
Dark Horse is
what
doing...
the Star Wars comic rights just get bounced around.
I don't think it's bounced around. I think so Disney
like someone's mom we know.
Oh man. So Disney and Marvel Comics, that arm, licensed out the Star Wars license. Obviously, they're putting out their own comics, but I think also IDW has a license with Star Wars as well, and now Dark Horse is getting up in the mix. Nobody. This is like this news broke like 2 days post as per recording, so nobody knows if this is all going to be in canon stuff, if this is just going to be like alternate takes, or if it's going to continue what Dark Horse was doing. Nobody knows. But they have free reign to do High Republic and First Order stuff. So the whole shebang.
Cool. Moving on to movies.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man No Way Home runtime 2 hours and 39 minutes.
It's gonna be a long wait to those post credits.
It's a big beefy movie.
Is that the longest of the Tom Holland ones?
No way to know.
There is a way to know.
You sure?
I have them right here. Let's see. Homecoming. Christ, turn the light. No way to know. I have no idea. I've never. You know what's funny? I never have any idea how to read the runtime on these DVD boxes.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Come here. Yeah.
Show me.
Okay. Keep talking so there's no dead air.
So I'm looking at Far From Home. I'm just trying to research and look. This is live Research Nation. This is why we don't do research. Because it is boring and nobody likes it. Well, I'm glad. You know what, Tom? I'm glad.
I'm having an issue myself.
Alright, so it's impossible to know. Nobody knows. Oop. Right here. Blu-ray features. High definition. So this is... Is that what that means? I don't think that's what that means. Anyway, obviously the biggest news from No Way Home. Yes.
Wrecking the studio, first day back.
Obviously the biggest news coming out of the Spider-Man No Way Home camp, right, Tom? Is the runtime?
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's not. Because we got a fucking trailer, boy.
I thought you just found it. And you may use it.
Whoa.
Oh, shut up.
Jesus.
Doesn't feel too good, does it?
I'm fine.
Shut up!
I don't tell you to shut up.
You wild? That's because you're a coward.
Listen.
Love you, Bubba.
All right, so what else happened?
Well, first off, before we get to that, Kevin Feige and ScarJo working on a MCU non-Black Widow project. Why don't you read the notes before we get on air?
I put that on there.
Yeah, well, obviously you're trying to skip ahead of it.
Because I want to talk about Spider-Man.
Because you yell at me if I
Alright, so there's nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, okay, fine, cool.
Scarlett Johansson back
trailer
in the MCU
talk.
somehow.
I'm just going to steamroll you now.
Okay.
This is what you want.
This is what I want. There it is.
Trailer talk. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
Oh, did that
brand new trailer just fucking dropped.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
So, they did it, but they didn't do it. They did the villains. We knew Jamie Foxx was going to be in. He was like the first confirmed.
Dude, he looks so good.
He looks so much better, bro. Yellow electric powers. He's got the fucking... They're simulating the wacky fucking 60s mask with like these blast effects. He's got Tim's on, bro. This is a working class hero, my man.
Yeah, I mean, and then you know,
such good shit.
Doc Ock looks great.
Doc Ock looks great. You're getting Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin back again.
Yep.
You got Sandman in the mix. You got Lizard in the mix.
Is he wearing that stupid green fucking shirt? Sandman.
He might be just a big old sand monster. Who knows? Like we'll see. Plus, dude, I loved that look because they were like, we're going comic accurate. Fuck it. You didn't like how we did Goblin, so fine. Here you go. It's a guy in a green striped shirt.
And honestly, if they went comic accurate with Goblin, I would have been fine with.
If they went comic accurate?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but they didn't. So.
Purple Jester hat, absolutely. I would have been fine with that.
Yeah, well, so would everybody else have been. Like, you've seen the tests.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Footage, right? Yeah. So.
Lizard still looks like shit.
Lizard looks dumb. We just saw Amazing Spider-Man a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Peter Parker!
Yeah, he looks stupid, but what are you going to do? Maybe Kevin Feige could fix it up.
Yeah. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Lizard's not even really in it, and it's actually Kraven.
You mean, who's the cat who's playing Kraven? Isn't it, the dude who played Quicksilver?
Oh, shit. The MCU I know in the Sonyverse he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, if they're doing some weird multiverse thing, let me take a step back. It ain't Kraven.
I know.
But we did talk about this off air, and when that trailer dropped, because Sony is the fucking worst at trying to keep secrets, there was a Portuguese cut that came out, and it had a little bit of additional footage, especially with Lizard getting kind of punched by an invisible man. So obviously you're getting your Universal Monster crossover with the Spider-Man. So you're going to get Terminator, you're going to get the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, you're going to get Roger Rabbit.
No, it was
probably
Morbius.
No, stop. No, it's probably Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, who was scrubbed out digitally in the trailer that we saw, and the footage we're going to see is a big three Spider-Man versus villains match.
The Sinister 12.
Well, I mean, who else could they pick, Tommy? Well, we know. Did we spoil Venom? Yeah, we did. We did it on our Venom episode.
Yeah.
So Venom's in the MCU.
Yep.
Spoiler alerts. He's in the MCU, so we have yet to see what's going on if he might be in this.
Right.
But I mean, you got Green Goblin, you got Dr. Octopus, you got Sandman, you got Lizard, you got Electro. I mean, the only other villains that we've seen cinematically in the live-action Spider-Man movies, you got New Goblin, you got Topher Grace's Venom, meh, and you got Rhino. Boo.
I mean...
To be fair, I did like how Rhino was portrayed, but not by fucking Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, big man in a big suit. Like, fine.
That's
whatever.
what they tried to do.
Yeah! I mean, it's better than a fucking... I'm in a rhino suit. In a mech rhino suit. Yeah, come on, it's the new millennium. It's been the new millennium.
Yeah.
Alright, relax.
It's the year 2000.
Yeah, it was actually a year before the GameCube came
Let's
out.
fucking... Let's get the kid who plays Ned, stuff his fat littleness into...
Maybe something might get teased.
I think something happens. I think he kind of goes villainous, because in the trailer you see him him grabbing onto like a pole while Mary Jane goes flying.
MJ.
Mary Jane goes flying. Spider-Man chooses without a mask.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Chooses to go.
He does. Continue with what you're gonna say.
Dude, he's barely wearing his mask in that trailer.
You know what? I really dislike, and even they did this shit in Infinity War. So once he got the Stark Tech nanomachine, whatever the fuck, nanotech, I hate how that is animated.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's to me, it's lazy. I'm sure it takes people 100 hours to do that fucking CG. But it's like, they don't do anything with his hair. You know what I mean? It's almost just like that. And it's just like, should his hair be like hat hair? Should he have hat hair?
Not unless he had... Never mind. I was gonna make a Scrubs reference, but you're so beyond being cool.
Right. Yeah, tell me about it. We're talking about Spider-Man. But that one scene...
On a stupid fucking podcast.
Yep, but on that one scene when Tom Holland reveals himself...
Yeah.
For no real reason whatsoever.
No.
He's hanging upside down, so his hair should definitely be, like, droopy. But it makes plot sense because they do have that line where Dr. Octopus is like, "You're not Peter Parker."
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And we were kind of hypothesizing that when he said, "Hello, Peter," and it's like, you don't think that? No, you think that's your Peter, not this Peter.
But like, I think Ned kind of bugs out because he chooses Mary Jane over him.
It could be,
and Green Goblin
some
gets
weird multiverse shit.
Green Goblin gets his ass beat.
Right.
And he picks up the glider.
I'd be down with that, though. Hobgoblin, bro. Hobgoblin.
Another 3-hour movie.
You also got Vulture still up in the mix.
Yep.
Like we said, Venom is in the MCU.
Venom!
I really hope Mysterio's not really dead. You know what I mean? Like, I thought he was great.
All this is gonna be Mysterio
All of
shit.
this is fucking Mysterio shit.
Yep.
Mysterio's a new Mephisto. 2022.
Oh.
It's all Mysterio. I'm hyped.
I'm
even though they didn't show Toby or Andrew Garfield or even Charlie Cox, give it to me. Give me the Cox.
Sherm wants the Cox.
Yes.
And the cock.
Okay. See, you fucking took the joke and stepped on
Ran with it.
Yeah, into the ground.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. They didn't
Much
pull the trigger.
like
Okay, god damn it. Move on, please. Let's
Never.
keep it Blitzkrieg.
Is this Blitzkrieg still?
Yeah.
I thought this was still Spider-Man.
Listen, Spider-Man is a necessity.
It is. Taiwai.
Yes.
Live action Yu Yu Hakusho coming to Netflix December 2023.
Neat.
Yeah, I mean, all these fucking live action animes hitting. It's like, God, Cowboy Bebop. I hear is just
even Death Note that they did.
Death Note was not good.
Yeah.
Actually, wow, I totally forgot to put this on.
Oh, here we go. This is always a gem when Tom does live Blitzkrieging. Go ahead.
It was announced during Disney Plus Day.
Okay.
That they are going to be revitalizing the X-Men animated series as X-Men 97.
Yes.
It will be taking off from where Graduation Day ended.
The last season.
The last episode.
Right.
And it will have the theme music.
Right.
It will have the original voice cast of who is still present.
Yes.
And the original animation.
Yes.
So
also the showrunners are coming on as consultants.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. They're doing it right.
Yep.
And I think they're doing that right. They're doing it right.
That's
all I gotta say.
So fucking hard for this,
dude. I know you were a little preoccupied when I sent that to you, but I showed that to you. And they announced it with the meme fucking picture.
Oh my god, that was hysterical. Now I'm wondering, it's not coming out till 2023.
Right, it's gonna be some time.
Now I'm wondering if that's when mutants hit the MCU.
I don't think so. I think they can keep the mutant the fans warm with this.
Sure,
because I'm sure they got Fantastic Four still coming up. You know, they got.
Give me mutants.
Stop. Well, of course, yeah. Fantastic Four need a good fucking run.
Yeah.
At least one. Give them one. Come on.
I don't mind the jump.
We've seen good. You don't mind. A lot of people do. But yeah, I'm good. Oh, I just want to see Spider-Man and Human Torch fucking team up. Spider-Man and Daredevil.
I just want to see Spider-Man and Daredevil.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, yes. In addition to Disney Plus Day, we didn't add any of that stuff. There was a Spider-Man freshman year cartoon coming up, which is going to be MCU related, talking about how he became Spider-Man. So yeah, you're going to see Uncle Ben probably eat it. What else? A Marvel Zombies show coming out, which is cool because we thought that was going to be that What If episode could have been like a whole Marvel Walking Dead, like stretch that shit out. You didn't have to fucking cram it into 22 minutes.
Stretch it out, yeah. Stretch it out, hit it with a ball peen hammer.
Yikes. What are you into?
That's a weird thing.
Yes.
Invasion, Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, yeah. We talked about that a little
Echo.
bit. Echo was formally announced,
which is pretty cool. Like,
right. I think she's going to be introduced in the Hawkeye show, which is coming out next week or this week as per posting.
Hopefully, as per posting.
Yeah, no, it's coming out.
The episode or
the episode. I told you, I'm already way more invested into this episode than I am.
Wow, that shows you what he feels about me with my birthday.
That shows how hungover I was. That I had no fucking energy.
We
had someone. When you think Tom's steamrolling over me.
Dude, you were stupid hungover.
Yeah. So we also got a quick look at Moon Knight and She-Hulk.
Yeah, I didn't see the She-Hulk.
The She-Hulk wasn't much. It was just like a little, like it was like 5 seconds. You see the main actress. You see the back of her. So she's got like the jumpsuit and the green skin. Moon Knight did a jump or something. I don't know. You didn't really see much.
No, but, you saw Oscar Isaac.
Oh yeah, you saw Oscar Isaac, but I'm talking. I mean, you can see Oscar Isaac in fucking Ex Machina. Who cares? You want to see the hood and the suit.
You could also
see him fucking
become a traitor in the new Star Wars movies.
He doesn't.
Also on Disney Plus.
He doesn't in a way.
He doesn't. He does.
He betrayed their trust by having a shady past.
He becomes a mutinous. A mutant.
A deserter?
No, he does a mutiny on the ship.
Yeah. Because he loves the first order. He loves the
rebellion.
Whatever
Thank
the fuck
you.
it was.
Moving on.
Those movies were a mess.
Poe Dameron is a traitor as per Chris.
I did not say that.
Yes, he loves the First Order. You just said.
Continue.
We watched Full Gear.
Yes, we did watch
Full Gear. That's the only thing I'm talking about wrestling. I don't even want to acknowledge the pig company.
What, the more releases they did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that.
But
it's a shame.
Full Gear was awesome.
Full Gear was great. Yeah, AEW is killing it right now.
It was a lot of fun, great payoff.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, Adam Page is that new AEW champion.
It happened.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe people haven't seen it yet, alright? But guess what? 2 weeks too bad.
There you go.
That's our policy, and you should know that's our policy by now,
yes.
listening to us for 5 years.
Yes.
Essential news.
Okay.
Dave Grohl starting his own horror movie Studio 666.
Oh.
Pretty fucking cool. Like, everything Dave Grohl does is just fucking gold.
Cool.
Stoked. Can't wait to see what this studio will put out. Looking forward to it next year.
Okay.
January 1st, Harry, Hermione, and Ron return to Hogwarts.
What does that even mean?
They're doing, on HBO Max, they're doing a reunion.
Oh, okay.
Sorcerer's Stone came out 20 years.
Okay.
So they're getting them. They're getting it. It's Christopher Columbus, the guy who
directed.
Thank you.
I know.
I was waiting for you to be Sherman.
I could have.
He directed the first 2 movies, so they're getting everyone together to like talk about it. Because he put out, I think on like Twitter or some shit, like he wants to get them all together to do a Cursed Child movie.
Right.
So, hopefully it's better than the book, or because I hear the book was just not good.
Same.
I've been writing it.
Yeah.
I hear it reads like a play, and I'm like,
yeah, it's like a screenplay.
But I want a novel. I don't want a screenplay.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Tom.
Well,
you get what you get.
She should do better.
Wow. Well, she should do better because she's got some views that are.
Yes, agreed. And the best is watching her trying to step to Stephen King on Twitter.
Oh boy.
And
Stephen King's on fire on Twitter.
Stephen King just fucking buries people. And I love it.
Right.
That's all we have for Blitzkrieg.
That is all we have for Blitzkrieg news.
Chris?
Yes, Tom?
Who else is in our mouth?
Who else is in our mouth? So, moving on to the next drink for the 20th anniversary of the Nintendo GameCube edition of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. We are going to move on. Let's move on to Spice. Spice, orange drink. What this is, Tom, this is a twist on a Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunrise is tequila, orange juice, and grenadine. Usually gives a nice little, like, red on the bottom, like, light orange on top. What I did was I mixed this to give it an orange hue, and the tequila, for the spice, is jalapeno infused. Alright? You don't have to shoot it. Cook it up.
Here's the tequila.
There's a jalapeno.
There's the orange. And there's the jalapeno.
There you go. The grenadine is really just for the color. I just added a couple dashes.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Don't you like?
I do.
Okay.
Chris, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? What haven't I been up to? I haven't been up to a lot. So I know we talked about this a couple episodes ago on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, but Marvel's Avengers came to the Xbox Game Pass, and this was right before Rudetober, so I didn't touch it. And it is post Rudetober. It is, as we call in the biz, Tomvember. So
By
I gave
the biz,
a little.
we mean me.
Yes. So I gave a little playthrough on it. Got to the Hulk chapter, and I lost all fucking interest.
Right.
It is so blah. I'm just not interested. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to play this Guardians of the Galaxy game because I'm hearing amazing things.
Yeah, so
like, people are like, "Wow, this is really good," and when this came out, this was like, "Wow, this is really blah."
Yeah.
And sure enough, not great. Interesting that they're focusing on Kamala Khan because obviously new character, introduce everybody
also coming to Disney Plus.
Yes. Brings the people in to be like a fan, boy, girl, whatever, for the Avengers. Mm-hmm. The plot is stupid as shit. It's like a big accident, and the Avengers disband because it's their fault, and now you gotta get the band back together. So it's like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, just blah. And it acts like it's one of those things. Like when I played the Battlefront 2 campaign, it was like, you're just really prepping me to play multiplayer, and I don't want to do that. So what does this game do? Preps me to play multiplayer, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not interested.
Right.
And I'm done. I have zero interest to go back. What I do have interest to go back to is the update for Animal Crossing that brings a whole mess of stuff. This was the 2.0 update. We talked about it. It also came along with the Happy Paradise Home, whatever the fuck, the DLC. And there's just so much more to do. Like, you've got cooking, and you could go to the coffee shop, and you can go on an island adventure.
I can do all of that shit, literally, in real fucking life.
Wow. Okay.
I can go to a coffee shop if I want.
Okay.
I can cook if I want.
Okay.
I live on an island.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing a game to have fucking chores.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. It's relaxing.
No!
Why not?
It doesn't seem relaxing to me.
Well, that's like your opinion, man.
And my opinion is right because it is... What?
Oh, no.
Yes?
No.
Why? Why is my opinion right?
Also, when...
Why is my opinion right? Why is my opinion right? Why is my opinion right?
Tom Member.
Thank you.
Yeah. Woof. Yeah. We went to the comic book shop, and one of the two things I picked up.
Oh, Reba!
Yeah, Reba. There you go. Spicy.
Spicy mint drink.
We've had that. We did. Yes, you're right. We went to the comic book shop. I picked up two things. I picked up a couple things. Ultimate Spider-Man, back on that horse. Read Ultimate Collection number 5.
Nice.
Which deals with the Ultimate 6, the Sinister Six in the Ultimate Universe. And they're all Spider-Man villains.
Really?
They're more like Avengers villains because the Ultimate Universe is weird like that. You know, like, honestly, like, if the Sinister Six, granted, the Sinister Six are really just kind of dicks. And, you know, they're just like, how do we rob this bank? Fort Knox or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe aim higher. These guys aimed higher because that's how the Ultimate Universe rolls. And
Ultimate Universe is fucking
Is what?
It's something.
Yeah.
How far do you plan on wanting to go into the Ultimate Universe?
I really just want to fuck around with the Spider-Man stuff. That's really it.
X-Men's real good.
Okay, well, Spider-Man's really good because
it is.
I'm getting back into it. This collection deals with, like I said, the Ultimate Six. Which is Green Goblin, Electro, Dr. Octopus, Kraven, Sandman, and technically Spider-Man. He's technically the 6th member, but he doesn't, like, fight alongside them. He's basically, like, he steps to Captain America, and he's just like, I have to fight you because Green Goblin says he'll kill my Aunt May. And then Captain America's like, but we have her. She's safe. And then he's like, oh, okay, fuck it. And then he just fights Green Goblin. So, like, whatever.
Sometimes you gotta let an old bitch die.
Oh, sometimes you should have been fucking dead.
Like, 8 times over.
Yeah. And it also deals with the wonderful on-the-nose tie-in to the movie that was filming 20 years ago. With so you got little cameos from Sam Raimi and Avi Arad and Tobey Maguire and presumably also Bruce Campbell, because he was going to be Sam Raimi's Mysterio. We talked about this, I think.
No, we did.
Yeah.
When we did RudeBoyz go to the movie for Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 3. We didn't do 2.
I thought we did 2.
The first one was 3. That's
No, but I thought we did one of the Tobey Maguire ones when we started doing the Spider-Man journey that we're going to fail at.
We did Spider-Man 3. Mm-hmm. We did Venom. And that was it.
You're right.
Those are the only Spider-Man's movies we did.
Correct.
For now, Nation, be on the lookout. We might do Amazing Spider-Man 3. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm getting real whacked out in all my Spider-Man's movies. We are going to, yes. I was trying to tease them. It's probably already out. Who cares? It deals with that, and it also has Gwen Stacy finding out that Peter's Spider-Man.
Right.
Coming to terms with that because she still thinks that Spider-Man killed her father, but it was a copycat guy in a suit. Never really explained. Whatever. But then she becomes Carnage and dies. So.
But then comes back.
Clones. Aye. I also read real quick, Ruins of Ravencroft. This is like a little mini series that came out after Absolute Carnage when Ravencroft gets fucking decimated. It is dumb.
You were
dumb.
You were trying to push that shit.
I was trying to push it on you so you could like suffer with me, but then it was like as I was trying to sell it, I was like, no, I can't even do this.
Why do you want to ruin our friendship? You've already ruined this podcast by finally making your Sure Mix-a-Lot account.
Right. Yeah, don't read it. It's no good. But Tom,
neither is the Sure Mix-a-Lot Instagram.
Then why don't you unfollow it?
I already did.
Okay, good. Tom, you know what? Before we get on to what you've been up to,
oh boy,
what do we got next?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let me tell you.
It's a black drink.
So this is third on the GameCube Drinkathon. That's a fucking idea. We should have patented.
We should have done that in Philly.
Yeah, true. We have here a drink inspired by the Jet Black launch edition of the Nintendo GameCube 20 years ago. I don't know. Did you know that? 20 years ago? GameCube launched?
I thought N64 did.
I'm going to start slapping you in the face.
No, you won't.
No, I won't. December, baby. Slap-Sember. What this is, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to make a twist on a Black Russian. And instead of vodka, I wanted to use dark rum. I ended up using the Dark Roast Kraken, which is coffee-based. Now, a Black Russian is coffee liqueur and vodka. So I took the vodka out and put coffee rum in it, and Kahlua is coffee and rum. So this is all coffee and rum. I realized 2 different types, but there's a special treat underneath. We got a nice little Luxardo Maraschino cherry
why
on the
did
bottom.
You just tell me that?
I told you this hours ago when I made the drink because I wanted to warn you.
I stopped listening to you.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
In our friendship.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
that's what you hear. It's like the fucking Peanuts.
Great show,
Quack, 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 quack. Yep, say my name.
Yeah.
Very coffee. Because you got that double coffee and that double rum.
Oh, is that why it tastes like coffee?
You're lucky it's Tomvember.
Just wait till the season of giving, because I'm just going to slap you before you can slap me.
Giving fucking open hand slaps.
Just close fist punch.
That's it.
Just
so,
on
Tom,
air.
What have you been up to, Tom?
Oh, I'm allowed to talk now? Fantastic.
Just a couple more weeks. Just a couple of weeks. All be over. It'll all be over. Har, 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 har.
When we went to one of the comic book shops in Philly. Oh, we went to Philadelphia.
Oh, shit, yeah.
RudeBoyz World Tour. That was fun. That was a good time. I would totally do that again.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely plan, longer trip, but yeah, no, that was a good time. I picked up Captain America Winter Soldier, complete collection. Written by Ed Brubaker.
Ed Brubaker.
So fucking good, man. Captain America Winter Soldier, movie, definitely hits.
Seminal Captain America tale, I would say, right? Very pivotal.
Absolutely.
Important. Absolutely important. Who came first? Winter Soldier or Red Hood? Jason Todd. Return of.
Oh, Return of?
Yeah.
Jason Todd.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Bucky died. Did Bucky die, or they just stop writing Bucky?
Bucky got blown up.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He got caught. He got stuck on a missile on a drone that Baron Zemo was gonna fire.
Right.
And
in the original 40s run of Captain America, that's fucking dark.
And it blew up, and he got blown up into the icy waters of
right. Huh.
Yeah. Very fucking good.
Yeah.
Red Skull, of course, is in the mix, and this is also after the Avengers disassembled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that recent.
Yeah, so Captain America's, going through,
some shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, all the Avengers are.
Right.
Sharon is very involved. Nick Fury.
Sharon!
Nick Fury is very involved.
Right. Nick Fury, white guy, black guy?
White.
At this point, okay.
Yeah.
He's only black when Secret Wars happened?
Yeah, and it was like Nick Fury's like
Son. Okay.
Some shit.
The ultimate Nick Fury or whatever. I don't know.
No, they brought Nick Fury into the 616.
So the ultimate Nick Fury into the 616.
No.
They brought a black Nick Fury into. They just made up a.
Yeah, it was like
Black
Nick Fury Jr.
And they were just like, "What about that one? No, he's still over there. This is ours now." Okay.
And then the Ultimate Universe ends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just the way it's drawn, like, you know, Captain America thinks like fucking like even though Red Hood gets fucking murked in the beginning, he's like, "This is all Red Hood's doing."
Right.
It's like, dude, it's Red Hood's dead. No, that's not Red Hood. It's like, but apparently, like Red Hood at one point was put his brain patterns into a clone of Steve Rogers.
Christ.
Yeah.
We're still saying Red Hood.
Red Skull.
Okay.
With the cosmic cube, he used the cosmic cube.
Oh man. Okay.
That's Red Skull's big thing. Is the cosmic cube.
The power of the space
and
time in a quadrilateral polygon. I don't know why he sounds like that.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Well, he's got no lips. So how can Captain America know what Red Skull says if he doesn't have any fucking lips?
Red Skull's very good at pronunciation.
He's German.
He has a translator right here in his trachea.
Probably someone.
Do you want me to keep fucking coming up with it?
Probably no. I'm not gonna lie. Someone probably was like, "How does that happen?"
Right.
Oh man, Red Skull. What a concept.
What a concept indeed. To answer your and like they tried to frame like they tried to set up like another person who took the Bucky Geist.
Okay.
But he also he was the character Nomad.
Okay.
So Jack Monroe, and like they made it look like he set off like this dirty bomb in Philadelphia.
I might have set off a dirty bomb in Philadelphia too.
Dude, I set off a lot of dirty bombs in Philadelphia.
Dude, the food there, in addition to the cheesesteaks, man, that burrito place, Man vs. Fries,
yeah.
Holy moly! And the
I ate everything because you decided we were gonna drink Friday night.
Yep, birthday night. Green
tea drinks.
Green tea, yep.
Tasted nothing. I liked it. It tasted nothing like green tea.
50-50 peach schnapps and whiskey.
It's
good stuff.
I think there was one point I just used the whiskey as coloring.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it was, and then I had an edible, which, whatever, I'll say that on there, I don't care.
Oh my god, bad boy.
I know.
The bad boy of podcasts right here. Tommy Cash.
Yeah.
You didn't even fucking...
I know, I did it. That one's a little rough. That one's sitting, like...
Yeah, it is a desserty drink.
Yeah.
And we got one more after that.
Oh, fuck me. We both have been up to a couple of things.
Right.
Well, first, you let me borrow Metroid Dread. I'm playing it. I'm lost. You're gonna have to help me.
Yeah, no problem.
Sounds about right.
It is Game of the Year material, and I wanted you to take a stab at it before the movie.
No, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it up like that trash game that was on the 3DS.
Ocarina of Time?
No, the Metroid.
Metroid Dread wasn't trash. Metroid 2 wasn't.
It wasn't
trash.
It wasn't good.
No, yeah, just
bad at games.
Just don't remember. No, Tom, you're great at video games.
No,
you have patience of a saint.
I suck.
Alright, but you're enjoying it so far? Just you're hitting the wall a little bit? Yeah. Classic Metroid.
Those fucking robots that stalk you are just fucking nightmare-inducing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you also let me, moving on to what we've both been up to.
Yes.
You let me borrow Spider-Man What If comic.
Spider Shadow. It's written by Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah.
Who did Spider-Man Life Story, which I believe won Rudy's Comic of the Year last year. Great Spider-Man tale. Chip Zdarsky, great writer. Currently doing Daredevil, which we talked about. We need to get on that stuff. Oh, Tommy boy.
Oh, Tommy boy! The coffee's calling!
So this basically takes the idea of what happens if Spider-Man just doesn't give up the black costume, and you see him start kind of turning a little more venomized.
Venom.
And then like basically what happens? He gets aggressive. What happens is so Hobgoblin was big at that time, you know. Basically, once he did the black costume, it was like let's kind of push all these other characters. Hobgoblin, Black Cat, you know, Kraven had his last hunt. They wanted to just kind of mix everything up. So you have characters of that time. He has a run with the Hobgoblin. Spider-Man's basically what's different about this one is Spider-Man's like, you know what, I'm fucking done with you. He unmasks him, finds out it's Robert Kingsley, and then Robert Kingsley gets his revenge. He's like, oh, well, I found out you're Peter Parker. Thanks, Kingpin, I think. And,
no, he followed him.
Did he follow him?
He followed him home, yeah.
Either way, he finds out that, also, again, during that time, Peter and Aunt May had a falling out because he quit college.
Yes.
Also seen in Symbiote Spider-Man,
yes.
which is also a cool miniseries. So, Hobgoblin attacks, Aunt May gets killed in the crossfire. Spider-Man's like, I'm fucking done. You know what? I'm going to be a monster.
God.
Yep. So he
Aunt
kills
May
Hobgoblin.
Yeah,
he kills Hobgoblin, and then he kind of just goes on a rampage. He kind of goes a little like, if Batman really wanted to be like martial law style, he'd be like, you know what? I'm fucking Judge Dredd. There you go. Perfect. But it's pretty cool.
It's the way he should be.
You get some Fantastic Four in it, which
yep.
is the style of the time, which I liked. I know you didn't read, what the fuck was it called? It was the J.J. Abrams book.
Oof.
Yeah,
the one written with his dumb son?
Yes.
Yeah.
I read it, and they just kind of shoehorn Iron Man into it.
Of course, because that probably came out around Homecoming.
Yeah. But, like, this was good because it was, like, the Fantastic Four helped him. Like, they helped him at the time. And then it has a good ending. Do you want to spoil it?
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay.
Reed Richards gets fucking venomized.
Yep.
He pretty much gets his
symbiote basically kind of like
he gets his fucking heart ripped out.
Right.
And then Sue Richards, much to her credit to her being a amazing person. Yeah, it's a little rough.
Which Cheryl wasn't good at.
I
wasn't good at.
No.
Live and learn.
Sorry, though. She's just like, you know, they're at the gravesite of, I believe it's Aunt May or Reed Richards.
Could be both.
Yeah.
I don't know why they'd be buried together, but or next to each other.
Maybe they had some hanky-panky in the past.
That's possible.
You know, fucking, he didn't have...
That dirty bird.
You know, fucking... Mr. Fantastic didn't have to wear a rubber. He is rubber.
He is made of rubber, yeah. He didn't have to leave the Baxter building either.
Yeah.
It's all the way down to Forest Hills.
Yep, exactly.
He knows the way.
Just stretch that dick everywhere.
Yep, okay. Move on.
I don't know how far his dick could stretch.
So, Sue Storm invites Peter to join the Fantastic Four. To be the fourth member. You're Googling it. Oh my god. To become the replacement member of the Fantastic Four. Because Peter's identity is out there. It's over because, like, this was a big thing.
Kingpin had a protocol in place that if, in the time of his death...
Right. His being attacked or whatever.
Boom.
All this information went out.
All this info goes out, which I'm sure he has, like, on Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
And it also...
Contingency plans, brother.
Yeah, and it ends where he has the Venom symbiote.
Yes.
So...
Which, I don't need to see that. I think the way, like, this nice what-if tale ends is like a perfect what-if. Yeah. You know? Because it does the whole, like, oh my god, it's bad, but now it's good.
Never to be said on RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus again.
What do you mean?
Perfect end to a what-if.
Well, not perfect, but, like, it was just like a... Here it is. This is the new norm for this universe. But, pretty cool. I dug it.
We also, went to go see the Boyz are back. Seeing MCU back.
Yes.
Together.
That's right. Yeah, we did not see Shang-Chi together. We saw Black Widow together. Yes. But we did not see Shang-Chi together.
Yeah, Shang-Chi.
I did say that wrong.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, okay. Are we gonna?
We saw Eternals.
Yes.
The quote-unquote flop, MCU flop.
Right.
Even though it's made fucking a lot of fucking money.
Oh, yeah.
I really dug it.
Yes, me too.
you know, like I don't want to give too much away because I feel like it's still kind of.
You have to take it. I'm just bringing it over on here.
Wow, he took the Spider-Man shot glass.
Did I? No, you took it. You had it.
Oh,
yeah. I took whatever was on the right, the other side.
Oh, I thought you took it.
Nope.
Guy. Very cool. I really like. I had no problems with it. I thought it was done.
Me neither. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot, and it's definitely not a safe Marvel movie.
Well, I mean, essentially, neither was fucking what do you call it? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Very true.
Because that was like, hey, we're gonna go with people no one fucking knows about.
But those were very safe in the sense that they were funny, they were colorful, they were loud. Mm-hmm. This was very like, you had your group of your Eternals, and there were conflicts between them. There were different personalities. All this family dynamic between them, and it wasn't like over the top, or it wasn't like I mean, they all have fucking superpowers, but like, and they're immortal to an extent.
They are.
And but it was kind of grounded in that sense. Yeah. Like, it was all very much, you know, with Gemma Chan and Richard Madden and the rest of the cast. They all had their roles to play, and they didn't really like. None of them were really like too background.
Mm-hmm.
They all were there.
They'd have Marvel's first gratuitous sex scene.
I wouldn't say gratuitous.
For Marvel Disney?
For Marvel Disney, yes, that's correct.
That was like some Skinamax shit.
Right. No, that was not skin. That was like fucking Lifetime stuff. You didn't see any butts. You didn't see any penetration. There's no moaning.
Yeah, you saw movement of penetration.
That was assumed penetration.
Wait, where was he? Is it in her fucking belly button?
Yeah, was this the room?
The fuck? Anyway, I enjoyed it.
We all know what happens at that scene, but you didn't like. You didn't see that like that, you know.
Christopher,
listen. Sometimes you know you gotta do that move. Anyway, but it was good, and also David Kaye voicing the fucking head Celestial. He's the dude who did Megatron. Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was him, but it was him. Good for you.
Patton Oswalt.
Oh well. Do you want to talk about the movie first, and then we'll talk about the post credit?
Sure.
Okay. But I dug it. And like I said, it dealt with stakes that were big.
Stakes.
Damn it. It dealt with, you know, fucking conflict and shit. And even the Celestial was just like, it's like, I really don't care if Earth dies, because then billions of lives won't come to be.
It's a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah, but also it's like that's kind of it, you know. Like, this is the way things are,
yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense because those are the cold, calculating, celestial beings out there in the universe.
Bunch of douchebags, if you ask me.
So yeah, any other thoughts on the movie itself?
I did like the fact that they didn't like really make it revolve around Angelina Jolie,
right?
Where they totally could have,
right? And I think I think that was the point. I didn't think. Well, I mean, we're talking about the movie itself. I didn't think Salma Hayek was going to get iced.
Murked. Yeah.
I thought she was probably going to be a little more main character because, like, I knew leading up to it, she was the leader of the Eternals.
I thought she was going to be the traitor.
I see as when okay, well, we're talking about the movie. When Richard Madden first showed up, I was like, that's a little too convenient. You're there right now, my guy.
Well, no, he could move at super speed. He has Superman powers.
Yeah, but
maybe he heard what things were going on.
It seemed too. It was too convenient.
I think he heard.
And plus, he was just like, "Oh, I was in the neighborhood, or I was coming to check on you, or something like that." I was like, "No, you were fucking just floating around, you creep." And then it was like, "Oh yeah, you're kind of getting the plan in motion." Which, hey, listen, that's like Omni-Man a little bit in Invincible, which you got to say. So, you know, very much like, this is the fucking game we're playing. Mm-hmm. I'm not stopping.
Okay.
Yeah. What if Superman but bad? What a fresh take.
Gee.
Post credits.
So
the first one,
Angelina Jolie
Angelina Jolie.
Druig.
Some of the Eternals.
Not Ezra Miller.
Not Ezra Miller. Yeah, several of the Eternals.
Yeah, and Speedster.
Right. They're on their ship.
Of the Eternals.
They were going to communicate with the rest of the Eternals to try to be like,
yes.
yo, let's stop this. Celestials are fucking killing people.
Yeah.
And also creating a whole bunch of life, but whatever. So let's stop them. They get an unexpected visitor, Tommy.
So first we see a short little
Elfman? I don't even know what you call him.
A satyr.
Boy? A satyr. Okay. Makes sense with the mythological.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a satyr, but
right.
he didn't have the little hooves. He had like bionic legs.
Right.
Creature named Pip, who's voiced by Patton Oswalt.
Right.
And then you had Thanos' brother.
This Pip introduces.
Yes. Eros. Also known as Star Fox.
Right.
So that means, yeah.
We need your help, Star Fox. Andros has taken over. Continue.
So this is the last episode.
I say that every other episode.
I know. You just won't let it happen.
Nope. So Star Fox, Eros, God of Love, played by Harry Styles.
That's who it is?
Yes, I told you that.
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been a long weeks.
It's been a long weeks. Tom, is Star Fox problematic? Like, isn't he a little rapey?
I know he's gay.
Yeah, he's like supposedly a take on the God of Love.
Yeah.
And, but like, doesn't he have like pheromone powers that can control people's wills and stuff like that?
Which sounds very
speed. Oh, well, maybe he's got speed in his pocket to offer people in the 80s.
What is he, like the fucking guy from DC whose powers were snorting cocaine?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
So that was that scene. And then the next scene. Oh, we didn't even talk about
fucking Kit Harington.
Kit Harington playing Dane Whitman. Yes.
Dane Whitman, also known as the Black Knight.
Right.
He goes on about, like, because he's sleeping with one of the Eternals.
Right. Jenna Chen.
It's close.
Who is
Cersei.
Cersei, thank you.
And he gets a blade from his
ancestral tomb or some shit like that. Yes.
And he touching it, and you just kind of see it like doing all
like shimmer
shit
and stuff. So that is the Necrosword.
Yes.
Okay.
And you hear, Mr. Whitman, do you really want to do that? And allegedly,
we don't know who it is.
Yes.
Except the director said who it was.
The director said that the voice belongs to Mahershala Ali, who will be playing Blade.
Yes.
So that should be very interesting.
Pretty cool. Yeah. I dig that.
As do I. Yes. So that's what we have been up to.
Yes, that's what we have been up to.
That's what we have been up to.
That is what we've been up to.
And Dancing with Skeletons.
GameCube.
We hit the start button to unpause.
Yes, because we are going to talk about the 20th anniversary of the Nintendo
N64.
GameCube. That was on the plan. Listen, the 25th anniversary of the N64 was going to be a thing. We wanted to focus on Tomvember, so
I'm just
pick a Tom-centric episode that we fucking didn't post as of recording. But the GameCube.
Because fuck Tomvember.
The GameCube... Oh, you mean Tomvember. So, the Nintendo GameCube. I'm going to say N64. You're gonna get me to crack somehow.
I know.
The GameCube was the first system I bought personally. The first home console system I bought personally. Everything else was... Tom's going through these wonderful coffee table books from Geek Life. I believe I kickstarted this book. It's available on the internet. Google it. I don't have to tell you. He's got like a box art collection. I've got a book basically cataloging all the games.
Yeah,
So this is gonna be a long episode. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. These books almost got fucking burned.
Why is that, Tommy?
Because I didn't see X-Men Legends.
Right. Which we'll get to X-Men Legends.
This one is looking very, very Bernie, maybe.
So very Bernie. It's the fucking the box arts. You can't be too.
Oh, okay. It gets to live.
Okay. The Nintendo GameCube came out November 18th, 2001. I remember that day because it's also the same day as my parents' anniversary. So happy anniversary, parents! Thank you for driving me to GameStop at midnight to get a Nintendo GameCube.
Wow.
They
probably had a special night planned. And here you go. I look at you Nintendo system.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for that image. Wait a minute. Why the fuck are we talking right now? Let's wet our whistles, Tommy.
Do you want me to go? I could make the image go further.
So the fourth and final drink on our GameCube drink a lot. What did we say? I don't know. Drinkathon is, I call this the Wavebird. Wavebird, very influential controller in video games. First officially licensed, first party made wireless controller, and it kicked ass when it came out.
It did.
So what this is a take on the cocktail, the Jungle Bird, and the Blue Wave. Wave Bird. Get it? Or Jungle Wave. Blue Jungle. Whatever. Wave Bird. This is pineapple juice, white rum, blue curacao, lime juice, Demosaurus syrup, which is like the refined sugar. You know sugar in the roll? Like the unrefined sugar cane.
I like it raw.
There we go. That syrup.
Uh-huh.
And a dash of Campari, which I hate. So that's why
do you hate Campari?
Campari is very bitter, and I just don't
you.
like it. Yeah, I guess so. You know, we don't like our own. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to take this because this one was the most off the beaten path, so it could be disgusting. But hopefully, like its namesake, the Wavebird, it can live on in legend.
I'm leaning more towards gross.
Clink it up, baby. It kind of like
creeps.
Just goes away. Wow, that's like the opposite descriptions. Like I get hit with like the pineapple and then a little bit of the rum and then like that's it.
No, I just chewed on something.
Oh.
I don't think you wash his glass very well.
Of course I did. That's my drinking glass of choice.
I had something chunky in there.
Something chunky in your fucking mouth. Probably rice from earlier.
Not yet.
Oh god. That's not bad. Yeah. I mean, it is more Blue Wave inspired than the Jungle Bird. Then, yes. Because again, I just didn't like Campari, so I leaned more onto that. It doesn't have so. The difference is a Blue Wave has gin, and the Jungle Bird has dark rum. So I just made it light rum, took the gin out. Everything else is pretty much the same. Syrup, pineapple juice, lime, rum.
How many anniversaries does this drink have? Yeah, lick that rim.
Yep.
Give that a rim job.
That's pretty good, though.
What's a rim job?
I was very surprised. So the Nintendo GameCube. 2001.
GameCube.
Nope. Yep. 2001 came out in America. I originally bought. I think they street broke the controllers, and one of the best launch games, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2.
Don't think I played that.
We tried to play it. No, actually, we tried to play Rebel Strike, which had a 2-player version of Rogue Leader, and it was not good because they were just like, "Oh, it's 2 players. Well, I'll just double up all the enemies," and it's like that's not fair. Yeah, because I don't think the Empire operates that.
I think my rectum just fell out.
Oh no, rectum. Hardly knew him. Okay, god damn it. But yes, I remember picking it up, midnight release. I remember I had the receipt for the longest time too because I was like so proud. It's like my first console I bought with my own money.
The Nintendo Game Block.
The GameCube, yes. It obviously got there. He goes. The game. Oh, okay. The GameCube does get a lot of flack in America. It was hot. It was cool off the heels of Tom's favorite system, the Nintendo 64, which, you know, in the wake of the Sony PlayStation, definitely got squashed. Nintendo's shares definitely kind of dipped a little bit. Clink it up with some MHLs. Thank you, sir. And they needed to try to do something better. But Nintendo gonna Nintendo.
Right.
So what did they do? Well, they wanted to kind of beef up the system and have it perform on par with the PlayStation 2, which was out at the time, and the Xbox, which is going to be coming out also 20 years anniversary this month. So it needed to kind of be shoulder to shoulder with them. So it needed to be on a disc-based system. However, Nintendo, they opted for the small little, I think they call them like GD-ROMs or something like that.
Okay.
Basically for piracy reason. That's the reason why they stuck with cartridges through the N64.
Right.
Because they just didn't want people ripping fucking games. And, you know, it hurt them because they couldn't get games like Final Fantasy VII. They couldn't get games like Metal Gear Solid. They couldn't get big fucking CD-based games. So they got hit there. And now that is still going through. But they're trying to kind of win some... they're trying to gain face. What else did they do? It's fucking purple. That's going to really go over well in America because, you know, purple's the gay color. Blah. Like, whatever. It's colors. Nobody has one right over a part of the spectrum. So, I don't know. Gamers, bro. Gamers.
Are the fucking most toxic pieces of
Absolutely.
shit ever.
Not members of the RudeNation, though. We love you. But the GameCube came and was there, and that was kind of it. The GameCube is one of the last systems Nintendo also really wanted to go in on the graphical tech.
Right.
Every system since then, and again, a lot of this has to do with Nintendo's philosophy that, you know, like the games that they make personally work on something like a Nintendo Switch or even a Wii U. Mm-hmm. But, you know, a Wii U next to a PS4 doesn't look too great. For a lot of reasons, but graphically, once it gets to that point, you know, people are ready to move on. That's the thing. The Wii was a phenomenon because of the motion control.
It's because humans have a fucking attention span of a YouTube video.
Well, absolutely, yes. So...
Shit, I forgot about Teen Titans.
Yeah, Teen Titans game.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So they needed to kind of gain a lot of that stuff back. They tried to cater more back to third parties. This system is notable for a couple reasons. One, Sega's out of the game now. Sega started making third-party games. You're starting to get Sonic games on a Nintendo system. Yeah. You're getting your first Metal Gear game since the fucking NES or Game Boy Color or whatever.
Fuck ton of Disney
you're
games.
Getting a Final Fantasy game after so long in Crystal Chronicles. You're getting third-party games from EA, from Ubisoft that are, you know, on par graphically, for better or worse, between like kind of like right in the middle, better than the PS2 graphics, but not as good as the Xbox graphics. That's really what it comes down to. Perfect example. Well, yeah, I mean they have their first-party games, absolutely, but like perfect example, Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur 2 launched multi-platform on the PS2, the GameCube, and the Xbox. The claim to fame is that they all had a special character per system. You had Heihachi in the PlayStation, you had Spawn in Xbox, and you had Link in Soul Calibur 2. And I think really just that alone...
Link made the most sense.
Yes. Heihachi also, Bandai Namco games, you can make that work, but he didn't have weapons.
Fuck Tekken!
Wow. But you're right, yeah. As far as a weapon-based fighting game, dealing with, like, medieval knights and swords and shit, yeah, Link. Definitely Link.
Harry Potter games, woof.
Yeah, they were not great.
No.
Especially the PS1 games one. Those ones might have been a little better looking.
Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah, so obviously that game, that sold a lot better on Nintendo because of Link. However, it looked best on Xbox. But Tom brought up... Yes?
Hunter the Reckoning.
Oh, okay. Any thoughts on that?
What a pain in the ass.
Okay. As far as the first-party games that Tom brought up, you get... the game launches with Luigi's Mansion. This is the first system also that does not launch with a quote-unquote Super Mario game. It launches with the first Luigi's Mansion game, which is underrated at the time, and I think a lot of the circle kind of came back around. and people are digging on it, especially after the stellar next 2 entries in that franchise. Wave Race Blue Storm also launched with beautiful water graphics in that one. The Pikmin franchise got its start on the Nintendo GameCube. I was a big fan of Pikmin with that face. America first got its taste on Animal Crossing, another franchise Tom's just a big fan of.
Man, even though it
hit the N64.
No wonder the GameCube fucking failed.
It's got what people think is what wrong people think is the best version of Super Smash Brothers. In Melee.
I enjoyed Melee.
And Melee was good, but once Brawl came out, I was ready to move on.
I think Melee is far superior than any Smash Brothers game.
Really, you do, huh? Speaking of being far superior, Double Dash, Tommy.
Definitely the best Mario Kart.
I feel like you trolling. I mean, listen, that is a very warranted opinion.
Oh shit, Dark Tomorrow. I forgot about that. American Chopper 2. Full throttle.
First party wise, the game is also notable of having 3. I don't want to call them hiccups, but just basically controversies. Let's say.
Well, Animal Crossing was a hiccup.
Shut up. The first one, when they did a sizzle reel back in, I think Space World 2000 or something like that. They showed Space Jam. Yep. They showed a little clip of a little bit of Link fighting Ganondorf, and people were like, "Oh shit, the next Zelda's gonna look dope." And what did they do, Tom? You have no idea. No, they made Wind Waker. So everybody was just like, "What is this cartoon style?" They're calling it Zelda. There's actually a Pac-Man collection coming out.
There's a Pac-Man cart.
Yeah.
It should be called
Pac-Cart.
No, that's stupid.
Okay, you were thinking that though.
No.
Okay.
I'll think of something.
All right, think of something better. So then you get Wind Waker, and obviously the big thing about it was graphics, and people were like, "I do not want this. I want what the last console Zelda we got was Majora's Mask." So they were into that realistic graphic. People wanted Nintendo to just fucking kick them in the balls, you know what I mean? But like they liked it, not like, "Oh, kick you in the balls," and I don't like it. Like that's their fetish. That's their fetish. They just want to get punched and shit on, basically.
You know about the turkey eye, right?
I don't. Explain it. Save it for Thanksgiving. How about
turkey
for the table with the family?
Turkey eye is when a girl takes a guy's ball sack,
okay,
and then takes a high heel and goes,
"Oh no!"
Whatever reason, some dudes are into that.
I don't get that. I really don't.
I hate getting hit in the balls.
Yeah. I agree.
I love.
I don't find any.
I love everything below, but my balls.
Right. Well, I just don't like pain. I'll just put it that way. You know what I mean? Those two things are separate in my brain.
So
anyway, we're talking about kinks and shit. I mean, we're talking about the GameCube. I think. What?
Like getting choked. Like getting choked with the GameCube controller.
Yeah.
But it's
pre-Wavebird.
But it's a Wavebird.
Oh, what? So you're getting choked by the RF? Air choke. Okay. Like the Force.
You're getting choked by John Cena.
Okay.
So I see Phantasy Star
is
on here.
Phantasy Star Online.
Was this the first Sega shit to hit?
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
I was barely listening. Yes. I was talking over you.
Yes. So Sega, Tom, look at me. Tom, look at me real quick. Sega went third party, right. So they're immediately just drifted away. Yes, you're getting.
Dude, you're giving me a book with pictures.
Yeah, that's
all right. Come on,
that's in your wheelhouse.
You're lucky I'm even here.
Right. Yes, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle came out.
Okay. I did think the Prince of Persia.
The Prince of Persia. That's a good. Yeah, that's a really good franchise that kind of came and went on this generation of consoles. Yes, so yes, Phantasy Star Online, which also is notable because it's an online game on the GameCube, so you had to buy a fucking broadband adapter, which only played that and its sequel, but you could LAN them up. I did that with Double Dash. Like me and some high school fucking virgins got our GameCubes together and TVs and fucking linked them all together, so it's pretty dope. I mean, dope being, high school virgin, so pussy's pretty better.
Resident Evil. That's right.
We'll get to that in a second.
Shit, Rain of Fire? Movie was so bad.
Anyway, Wind Waker is really, really good. People shat on it because it was a cartoon. Another controversy was Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine was not the Super Mario 64 people wanted with the Flood backpack, whatever.
Yeah, but now everyone's coming all over Mario Sunshine because it was in that fucking collection that
yeah, and again, everything comes back around.
Just like,
I
want to fucking
probably the most controversial one that people really ate crow on is Metroid Prime. Metroid missed the N64 generation completely. Came out, I think, in the year anniversary of the GameCube, so 2002. And it was a first-person take on Metroid. And people were like, get the fuck out of here with this. I don't like this. I don't want this. But guess what? That game is still fucking loved, beloved to this day. Really hope the rumored HD port comes to Switch because I really want to play it, especially after Dread. And Dread did pretty well in sales from all things considered. I think it's the best-selling Metroid game.
If any Legend of Zelda game should get shit on it, it's Legend of Zelda, the Four Swords Adventures.
Right. Yeah, there were, yeah. So in addition to, that was really the only mainline Mario game you got. But yeah, you got Twilight Princess. People were like, okay, fine, you want a mature Zelda? Here's Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is one of my favorite Zelda games.
But I liked it.
Twilight Princess takes the established franchise trope of Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. Here's your dungeons, here's your MacGuffins, go get the things and go fight Ganon. It takes that to the extreme. I don't mean like the extreme, but it takes it to the its final form, basically. When they try to do that in Skyward Sword, not really. It's not working out. And then Breath of the Wild did the whole open world thing. But I love Twilight Princess. Loved it when it came. Well, I mean, I did play it on the Wii. I actually never played it on the GameCube. I never played it on the GameCube, and I want to.
What, Ultimate Spider-Man?
Twilight Princess.
Oh. I did. That's where I first played it.
Oh, okay. I played it on Wii.
And then I never played it again.
Okay. Did you play it on Wii U, though? Didn't you play the HD version?
Did you let me borrow it?
I thought your brother downloaded it or something.
I don't fucking know.
Alright, who cares?
It's a 3D Zelda. I think 3D Zeldas are pretty for the first 15 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Right. That's it. That's cool. That's your preference. I got that.
That's my correct opinion.
But then we also got Metroid Prime 2, and just, Mario sports games, like we said, karts, parties, the whole shebang of bang, strikers. Resident Evil, Tom, we talked about that. They tried to cater more to the third parties. So you had these, so they did a remake of Resident Evil. Capcom made Resident Evil 0, which was actually going to be an N64 game, but they kind of bumped that up to the GameCube once the N64 was like, okay, this is fucking writing's on the wall with that. Similarly, Star Fox Adventure, which was Dinosaur Planet on the N64, migrated over to the GameCube.
Right.
And one of my favorite games of all time, one of the best horror games, Eternal Darkness, Sandy's Requiem, started on the N64, moved over to the GameCube. So there you go. You got those little three similar stories.
Eternal Darkness is the game that... Nope, it's Fatal Frame, I think of. Nope, it's Eternal Darkness.
Explain it. Explain what you're thinking of right now. If you're going to say a camera, it's Fatal Frame.
Things happen. You're walking through what I believe looks like a mansion, and you see like flashes of like dead people in tubs.
That is Eternal Darkness.
Fatal Frame. No, Eternal Darkness.
That is the thing I just said it was. Right, yes. Okay. Yes, that is a very spooky moment. Yes, because there's no reason why you should like, what's over here? And then
I instantly stopped at that because I literally pooed my pants. I was
literally pooed.
I'm like, yeah, we're good. We're good. We never need to play this game again. Shut it down. Break it. Sorry, Chris. Here's your game back.
Right. Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. But Eternal Darkness is great.
I glued it back
Another one of my favorite games.
Legends of Wrestling.
No, actually, is the wrestling games on that system. Yikes. Actually, I think the Road to WrestleMania games.
Legends of Wrestling games were
whatever the fuck they were called.
I like the Legends of Wrestling.
It's a fun. Listen, this is I think the last time you get that because WCW at that point was eaten up. So it was only WWF, WWE at the time, and you got your backyard wrestling games. You got your Legends of Wrestling games.
You got your ICP.
Yeah, the backyard wrestling ones. Yeah.
Oh, right.
They were in that.
I thought it was like two different games.
No, they were in that. Oof. They sure were.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
So,
hey, Mom, give me my finger! Look at those levels. So, again, one of my favorite games on the GameCube, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I love that game. I played that game 3 times in a row. The GameCube was the last system I had. Again, I think because I bought it personally and I was at that age, that like I would replay a game as soon as I finished it. Same thing with Metroid Prime.
We did.
As soon as I finished it, I booted it right back up,
Right.
and I got into it. The second one, I think when the second one came out, I was like, I didn't finish the second one until like years later because like the later half of the game is kind of a slog. But again, at that time, I think I was starting
You're
probably
a slog.
working, and whatever life.
We started playing X-Men Legends.
We did start playing that, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get back onto that.
Yep, it's a perfect example of like
Boyz.
there goes the time, right?
Like
What
2
the
years
fuck did I
ago
just
we
want to
started
mention? A perfect example of the GameCube's fate and its third-party offerings is this thing, Tommy, called the Capcom 5. So Nintendo and Capcom came into an agreement. They were going to make 5 exclusive games for the GameCube.
Okay.
Never to be unexclusive. Unexclusive? Yes. On the GameCube, 100%. Okay? Tom looks skeptical already. Hang on there. Okay? Let's go through the games. Number 1, Piano 5. Piano 5 was a game I think put out by Kenji
I'm sorry,
Inafune.
what 5?
P-N-O 5. Like piano, but no I or A.
Okay, yeah, all I was hearing was Piano 5.
No. But right. But P, the letter P, the letter N, the letter O.
Yeah,
5.
I
Okay.
saw the cover.
I think that was a Kenji
Like a
Inafune joint, Shinji Mikami. I don't remember. One of the Capcom heads up. It might have been the dude who made... No, might have been the dude who made Mega Man. Might have been the guy who did Devil May Cry. I forget. I apologize. You don't listen. If you do, thank you, and I apologize.
And give us a follow on Twitter at RudeBoyz469.
That game came out. That game is exclusive to the GameCube. Yeah, right?
Just your expected...
Yeah, no, that was
your
pretty good.
expectation of me fucking it up
That was pretty good.
just made me choke.
So, that game...
Like a prom date.
That game is still, to this day, only on GameCube.
Has never come out.
No, it has. Speaking of never came out, this game called Dead Phoenix never came out. So that's one out.
But they had Rise of the Phoenix.
That's not... No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Same thing.
No. You're talking... No, I'm talking about this game called Dead Phoenix.
Rise of the Phoenix.
Never came out. You're not listening to me. Okay? The other games, Killer 7. Killer 7 was this game put out Suda 51, future Grasshopper manufacturer, future No More Heroes guy, made that game. Also came out on PS2. Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe needs a fucking HD remix fucking years ago.
Never played it.
It is really good. It is
Played
like a
Comic
nice
Zone.
2D... It's better than Comic Zone, Tom. I hate to break it to you. It is better than Comic Zone.
Sounds pretty good.
Comic Zone is garbage.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
See, with your little Animal Crossing shit,
Okay.
did
Yep.
you also get the N64 and Genesis thing, or no?
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
If you're saying
What's it
episode
about?
110,
It might have been last episode. Yeah.
cool. Where I might have to dip into that so I can see
Yeah.
if Comic Zone is on there.
Okay, that's fine. We can take a look after the show.
Or while you're talking.
It's Beautiful Joe. Excellent game. Spawned a series. So you got Beautiful Joe 2. You got a game that came out on DS and PSP, and like some weird like Smash Brothers like, but
The only thing
not exclusive.
the only thing I know
Came
about
out on
Beautiful-
PS2.
Sorry. The only thing I know about Beautiful Joe is Marvel's Capcom
Right.
3.
Yep. He's in Marvel's Capcom. Yep. And obviously the creators of
He's a
Beautiful.
pain in the fucking
The
ass to
creators of
control.
Beautiful Joe spun out into Clover Studios, which kind of spawned out into Platinum. So that's the legacy there. And the last game in the fabled Capcom 5, Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 was supposed to be an exclusive GameCube game. Nowadays, it's available on your fucking telephone. It is everywhere. And it's just came out to Oculus Quest. It's fucking everywhere. This game has been ported to every fucking system known to man. You can get it on Switch, the fucking Wii U probably.
Still have never completed that game.
It's really. I played it on Wii. I got I think to the castle chapter with Ashley on the GameCube.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I kept
I
shooting
can't
Ashley
do
in the
this anymore.
face.
Right. I
Yeah.
played it on Wii. I had a fucking blast.
Ha ha ha.
Ha.
Because you throw Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
You had a blast.
Yeah, I got it. There's also a grenade launcher and rocket launcher, and grenades.
No, you get it really. You fuck.
So yeah, Capcom 5, real good example of their
Never
third-party
happened, right.
their third-party attributes. Tom, any sort of GameCube memories you have, buddy boy?
Buddy boy.
Or any other games you saw in that collection that you want to talk about? X-Men Legends.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could do a whole 2 episodes on X-Men Legends.
Maybe we might have to.
X-Men Legends. X-Men Next Dimension.
Right, the fighting game.
Which was the fighting game, which I may have to go on to Amazon or eBay and see if it's there so we can play it, and I could humble you with Havoc.
Okay, that's fine. You're much better at fighting games than I am.
Yeah, but somehow you managed to fucking pull W's on me.
Well, because I'm cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Win's a win. I don't like it, but a win's a win.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Bullshit is what it is.
Honestly, I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes. Okay. So this was that. Again, this was like that third-party generation where movie tie-in games and everything like that. Spider-Man 2, everyone's got a big old boner on. I picked those games up actually when we were rewatching the Raimi movies.
Yeah, on the Xbox set we can't.
Nope. I picked up Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 on GameCube.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man 3 on PS3. And Wolverine Origins on Xbox 360. But that's neither here nor there.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you.
I feel yelled at.
I'm going to have to pick up Amazing Spider-Man 2 on Wii U.
I
want to get all the Spider-Man games. But Ultimate Spider-Man, I actually never finished it until Replay May, like 4 years ago for Spider-Man. Because of those fucking Human Torch race missions.
I fucking hate those and the goddamn Venom ones.
Yes. Yes.
It just fucking just kills my boner.
I remember playing it when I played it most recently, and I'm like, wow, this was where I hit the wall.
Yeah.
But it's cool to kind of go back in time and be like, oh, man, I was a fucking stupid kid back then. And here we go. Conversely, we get lost playing Lego Marvel Superheroes. A game made for children.
Next Dimension is only $30.
That's not bad.
Only one left in stock.
Uh-oh. On Amazon or eBay?
Amazon. I don't fuck with eBay.
No? Alright, fair.
I've never fucked with eBay. eBay.
Ultimate Spider-Man, a lot of fun, a lot to look at. And it is in canon with the Ultimate Spider-Man comic book series.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yep, they actually talk about, like, I remember I remember those events. It's basically the return of Venom.
Venom. Boy. Venom. Yeah, Venom.
Any other GameCube thoughts, Tommy boy?
I mean, I played Ocarina of Time on there, which is where the hatred fueled.
I don't think you did.
Pretty sure.
You played on 3DS, I know that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure my hatred started there. Then when we were working together,
okay,
you were like, "You should try it." You
starry-eyed young youth.
You stupid bastard.
Waka waka.
If only you knew me then, like you know me now.
Yeah, true.
What about you? Any other GameCube memories, or have you just fucking splooged it all out?
Have I splooged it all out? That is just a fucking phrase and a half, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. I remember they did some road tours or something like that over in the Store Small when that place wasn't sad in Westbury. I remember they had like a GameCube like get together sort of thing where they showed off the 1080 snowboarding game. Okay. And I fell in love with that game. I don't know why. I think it was just like it looked cool. I was just like, oh, this is really cool. I remember this, and I remember I was in like a Double Dash tournament there.
Double Dash is real good, man.
Tom, Hollywood Video, that used to be over here, had a little game section called Game Center. Yep. They had a Mario Kart tournament. Yep. I got into the semifinals. I got into the semifinals, and I will. Again, a win's a win for this dickhead, but he snatched up the actual GameCube controller and left me with the fucking little kid third-party controller. That was the fucking problem.
Let me ask you, who's your...
My tools were broken, basically. Yeah. The controller's broken.
Yeah, the tool is broken.
Right. And then they did the final. They did the final on Rainbow Road, which is the longest course, I think. Well, it's not one of the longest courses in that game, and they kept falling off. It was like 15 minutes of these two dickheads falling off. And we're just like, I'm going to leave. Like, I don't care anymore. You've deflated the entire fun of this tournament.
So, Salt Boy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've never sounded that salty.
My life could have been so much different had I won this little stupid local Mario Kart Double Dash tournament.
No. Anyway, who are your go-tos for Double Dash?
Waluigi and Bowser Jr. What? Let me tell you why.
Do you have Double Dash?
Yeah, of course.
All right, we may have to end that.
So they both, with Waluigi, because he becomes like a heavyweight character in the later games, he's still kind of middleweight. So you get that good mixture of handling and acceleration and top speed and etc. Double Dash had the dual, the special weapons. So Waluigi and Wario had bombs. That's a good drop behind you weapon. Bowser and Bowser Jr. had the big Koopa shell, which is a good shoot in front of you weapon. That's where I'm at. And the special weapons would come in whenever the fuck. There was no rhyme or reason, which is great.
Yeah.
Well, who are your go-tos?
Luigi.
Right.
It's always going to be Luigi. And it's Team Green and Yoshi.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I can respect that. That's a good team. I like
good.
that.
I can sleep tonight.
You ain't after I fucking wipe the fucking floor with you.
Yeah,
Double
after
Dash.
I play the more superior Comic Zone.
So wait, it goes Comic Zone, Mario Kart Double Dash?
No, it goes... Well, first it goes Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Well, yeah, we gotta do...
No, I'm talking about your favorite video game.
Oh, no, I'm
not talking about what we're
I just meant better than Beautiful Joe.
Oh, okay. Again, Tom's got to just slip in these fucking...
jabs.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm like a southpaw.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Shut up.
Hey, ooh, you know what? I played my first Fight Night game on the GameCube because it came with Super Punch-Out in it.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty neat. I had a lot of fun with that. I think I really got into third-party games at this point because I'm still a big Nintendo fan, but, like, I wouldn't buy anything else just because I was weird like that.
It's actually where I played Deadly Alliance.
Deadly
Mortal
Alliance.
Kombat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but I mean, like I got into Metal Gear Solids. I got into. It was one of those things. Like, if it hit the GameCube, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. I'll fucks with it.
Cool.
I played Resident Evil. Didn't really get far in it. Played Resident Evil 4. You know, Beautiful Joe. You know, all the hits. Any other GameCube memories, Tommy? Any other questions?
That's all I got.
Nation, let us know any sort of GameCube memories you guys got. It's still, when this episode hits, it'll still be the 20th anniversary month of the Nintendo GameCube. So let us know. And you can see on our Instagram, or some collection of our Instagrams, the drinks that we're drinking. And I think that's it, right?
Yep, me playing with a skeleton.
Yep, something like that.
Yeah.
And on that note, RudeNation, thank you for joining us for episode 111 of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. All about the Nintendo game. 20 years. Crazy.
For the N64.
Nope.
Should have been.
I mean, mathematically, no. Maybe
5
years ago.
Should have been 35 years.
35? No.
Of the N64.
No.
Yeah.
It's only been 35 of, like, The Legend of Zelda.
You're lying.
The Game & Watch. And this came out for that. Dread came out for the 35th anniversary of Metroid.
Oh, math is silly.
Well, you're silly. How about that, you silly boy?
Yeah.
Tom Bember.
I'm silly.
We don't have anything planned next episode, so we'll figure that out.
What a shock.
Fuck you.
I'll be loading up the notes like I've been doing the past 2 episodes.
I have been working nights, alright? I'm sorry.
Listen.
Time escapes me.
I've been chasing fucking dogs with possums in their mouths, okay?
How's that my problem now?
How's it my problem that you're working nights?
Alright, so you're... I don't know. Yeah, you got me. I don't know, maybe we'll do something Spider-Man movie related, right?
We won't.
Why not? You're mad.
Is next episode still Tom Bember?
No, December.
Slapcember.
Slapcember.
Yeah, try it.
Thank you for listening to us, RudeNation. You can find us on so many social media platforms. Instagram.com/RudeBoyz469, Facebook.com/RudeBoyz469, Twitter.com/RudeBoyz469. We have YouTube.
We have
YouTube?
YouTube?
Fucking anything with. Yes, we do. It is all lowercase, bit.ly/RudeBoyzRudeTube. All lowercase, like I just said. I also have a Twitch channel that has nothing on it, because we forgot to archive that shit.
We don't know how to do things with it.
We sure don't. That is twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. Possibly. I don't know. I might fuck that up. I don't know. We have a lot of lofty ambitions. We just fucking fall through. 2022, baby. That'll be our year.
Look. You gave me the option of opting out on this, and I had a RudeBoyz countdown, but I know you were kind of stoked to talk about GameCube, so I didn't want to take that away from you. So even in Tomvember, I am selfless.
Tom, do you want to go back into our text conversations and be like, hey, we're going to talk about the GameCube, but if there's something you want to talk about...
No, I know.
And then you said, nah, you do GameCube.
I had something, but I didn't want to take this away from you.
So why don't we set that up for December?
We'll talk.
All right, excellent. I love it. So that's our social media platforms. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, wherever you get your podcasts. But our home, away from home, for like almost 3-4 years right now, is the Podbean network. And you can find that at rudeboyz.podbean.com.
Flick that Tomvember bean!
If you want to hit me up on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS. Also... Like I said at the top of the show, I made a mixology. Tom's shaking his head right now. Listen, I did it, okay? It's done.
No. I'm angry.
All right, well, no shit. It is at Sure Mix-a-Lot.
2 fucking years I've been telling you to do it.
I've only been doing this since last year.
It's longer.
Nope. Sure Mix-a-Lot 64. You can find that. A nice affiliation with the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Maybe.
It is. It is.
Not.
It is.
Not.
It is. Tom, where can they find you on social media?
Tommy_Cash80, and that's Cash with a K.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
I don't remember episode 110 because it's not there.
That is true. There's no record of it happening.
Yeah.
It'll be out. Don't worry.
I bet.
This will come out. Happy Tomvember, everybody. Enjoy your Turkey Day.
Gobble gobble!
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.